up, all my fight fans? So, with Nate Diaz being a free agent, he's already gotten a few call-outs, and one notable call-out was Mike Perry. Mike Perry from Bareknuckle Boxing. Guys, imagine if that were to take place. And there was even talks. I even heard, I think I saw this tweet or this post about how the president or the owner of Bareknuckle Boxing wants to give Nate Diaz an offer to come over to Bareknuckle and fight. And you got his champ right now, Mike Perry, calling him out. And guys, Mike Perry is no punk. We just saw him a couple of times. We saw him against the MVP. And MVP Michael Venom Page from Bellator. Then he did that fight with Julian Lane, and then Mike Perry's always been a really good striker. He can strike. He can definitely brawl. So seeing him and Nate Diaz and Bareknuckle would actually be very fun and very exciting and very interesting. With Nate Diaz being the boxer that he is, being the striker that he is, it would actually be pretty fun to see that. And guys, this is what you got to understand. I know what a lot of people are saying out there. People are saying like, oh, he ain't going to sign with this. He ain't going to sign with that. He ain't going to, the most money he's going to make in the UFC and da-da-da-da-da. He's going to, all these different things, all these different outlets saying this thing. And guys, you people out there are not understanding. Nate Diaz is not trying to get signed to a long-term contract, to your UFC's 10-fight deal contracts. He's not trying for that. He's trying to branch out and do different things and be able to have that flexibility to do different things. So if he goes to Bareknuckle, I promise you it's only going to be for probably one, maybe at most 2 fights, because he doesn't want to be locked in. Then he's going to do these 1, maybe 2 fights with Jake Paul in boxing. Maybe someone out there that will challenge him to a really high-level grappling match. Who knows? Maybe at that whole brawl, like you guys seen that brawl with him and Khabib back in the day. They were supposed to fight each other, and then there was all this drama that was going down. Maybe these two can actually make it into a high grappling match. Won't favor Diaz in there because, hey, unfortunately, I'm a Diaz fan, 100%. But Khabib is definitely a high-level grappler, for sure. So that's where I see Diaz. And this is actually the perfect thing for Diaz. I promise you, if Bareknuckle has that money, which I honestly don't know if they do, they are starting to become relative, and they are starting to become more known in the fight industry. But do they have the millions that literally gets to Nate Diaz, that really makes him smile, and makes him, like, hell yeah, I'll go in there for that much money? Or, you never know. Maybe Diaz just wants to go in there and fight and challenge, and he doesn't really care about the money, even though that's kind of hard to believe because we all care about the money. So with Diaz and Mike Perry, guys, that's going to be such a good fight if that were to happen. If that were to happen, I don't see it happening anytime soon because I know Diaz is 100% sitting this out, and next time we are going to see him is ringside for that Jake Paul Anderson Silva fight, because I promise you, Nate Diaz wants some of that smoke with Jake Paul. He wants to get in there. He wants to mix things up with Jake Paul. He wants to make that money that Jake Paul can't get him. Yes. Is he going to come back to the UFC? 100%, I guarantee it. He is going to. Probably not this year, probably not next year, but maybe the year after. He definitely wants to. Who knows? Maybe late next year he might be there. But he just wants to go off, branch out, make his own money, do his own thing, and then come back. Because guys, I don't care what he does. He could lose all his fights in boxing, bare-knuckle boxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever he decides to do, he could lose them all. I promise you, he'll still be a big star in the UFC. There's nothing, I mean, we don't want to wait too long. We already waited long enough, but there's nothing you can do that's going to ever stop us and ever not going to make us watch that part 3 of Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. So guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Nate Diaz should go after Bareknuckle and go in there with Mike Perry? Do you think he should just maybe wait it out and just wait for this Jake Paul? Or you think maybe he should be negotiating with the UFC and just 100% stay there and make his money there? I would like to know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.